Hi, it's me again, Steve Krueger, down here in my studio basement, and episode 3 is coming up. Now, this is a process, and I'm walking through this painting. Who knows how many episodes? I might have 5, I might even have 6 episodes working through this painting. You're going to see how I change things, how I change my mind, how I work and demonstrate various techniques. So away we go. Now we're going to do episode 3. We're going to start episode 3 by laying in these trees, and that's just about all we're going to do. Let me show you that. This is what I'm going to demonstrate, laying in these trees. And episode 4, we'll get to the background, things like that, maybe do some cloud work, things like that. So here we go. As I mentioned in my introduction, this is going to be episode number 3. Episode number 1, we did the leaves in the sky. Episode 2, we laid in the meadow. And episode 3, we're going to zero in right here. We're going to put in some leaves, some trees right here. And back here, I don't know what we're going to do, but that's what we're going to start right now. Here's the palette. Here's the paint that I'm going to use. This is burnt sienna. This is sap green. This is cadmium orange. And I think this is cad yellow. So, going to use those colors to create leaves. We don't want everything orange. We've got to have some green in here to contrast with the red. So, here we go. Okay, to start, in this corner over here, we're going to use masking fluid. I'm going to lay in some masking fluid with a straw to create some tree trunks here. Now, go to my second episode, and I describe how to use this masking fluid. So this is what we're going to do right now. I'm just using a McDonald straw, and we're laying in. Oops, that's kind of thick. We'll bring that up, and let me zero in on that. So we'll let that dry. I'll be back. Okay, I forgot I used masking tape, painter's tape, and I ran this tape over a linty cloth so it won't pull up the paper when I pull the tape up. So that is protecting the barn and protecting the meadow down here. I also forgot I've got to bring some grass, little grass up right here. Okay, with this straw, I'm just bringing in some masking fluid, real thin. You can hardly see it. Let me see if I can zero in on that. Right down here. This is some grass coming up. Just like so. Okay, the preparation for this little space right here is going to take longer than it's going to take for me to lay in the leaves. But go to my second episode, and I show you how to lay in some masking fluid into a colander, whatever it is, and I'm going to blow that so I get these little dots or little splatter of masking fluid. So I'm going to get in front of the camera. In fact, I'm going to move the camera away. Okay, and there are the little dots. We'll let that dry, the little dots of masking fluid. Okay, what's the plan? The plan is to zero in on this little area right here. We don't want it too busy. We don't want it to detract, but we also want the eye to go there and rest on it for a little bit. So the reason I put the masking fluid in was I'm going to come in dark, let it dry, and then pull the masking fluid away, and then you can drop your fall colors in there, your yellows and oranges, things like that. So that's the plan, and let's give it a shot. All right, I've got my green, what was that, Sap Green and burnt sienna. And let me show you, let's just take a look at this. Yeah, that's a pretty dark, maybe a little bit more green. Let me get that in here. Okay, here we go. We got the spray bottle. We got lots of pigment on this brush. Now let's drop in a little more green. Okay, a little bit more brown. Really darken it up over there. Okay, we let that dry. All right, it's still wet. Let's take a close-up look. So there you have it. Walk away from it. Don't try. I'm not going to try and introduce any more colors until this dries. And then I'm going to come in dark real down here to make the, I'll put little grass things coming up there, so we got to make that pop. So I'll be back. Everything's drying, but I mentioned I got to make this little corner pop. So let's see, what am I mixing? I'm mixing a little bit of green and a little burnt sienna. Let me show you that again. There. And a little burnt sienna. And coming in pretty dark. We can always add a little water, which I'm doing right now. Just in this little corner. And we'll bring that all the way down through there. Bring it up. And let's darken that. Make these tree trunks pop a little. Okay, what am I going to do? I'm going to add, just winging it here, going to add just a little bit of red. Off to the side here. Okay, am I liking that? Gonna get rid of this over here. And that's a little too dark. Gonna blot. Don't like it, don't like it. Okay, what are we gonna do here? Let's put in just a little bit of orange. Gotta have a little color. Do I like that? No. I'm going to blot this. We'll come back and maybe do something else. Okay, I'm back real quick. I got a little sap green here. Put that up against the red barn. And that'll be a good and we're going to lighten it up a little. Okay, we'll leave a little white right there so the eye can go through. Okay, let's peel this tape off very gently and see what we've got. Slowly, slowly. Don't want to rip the paper. That would be a disaster. All right, well, let's take a... Okay, I'm going to go upstairs and have a little lunch, let this really dry so when I pull this masking fluid up, it won't pull any of the paint up. Kind of like this. Let's show that again. This green up against the red, that's kind of cool. Okay. Okay, everything's dry back here, and let's take a closer look. Got the green right there. Now we're going to peel off all the masking fluid. And this is what's called getting sky holes. All right, we got a tree trunk coming up here. Now we can drop in some yellows and oranges because they will be surrounded by this dark and it'll make it pop. Now I'll add some fall colors in here. And let's just start with this yellow, see how we like that. Drop that in there. That's kind of cool. And we'll bring the yellow up. And let's drop in a little orange into that yellow. Just right there. Okay, let's see over here. We'll stick with the yellow. Oops. Yeah, I don't like that. Just a sec. Let me blot that. I'm laying in the pigment pretty dark here. I mean, not pretty dark, pretty heavy. I'm laying in the pigment. Okay, over here, let's do solid orange. Drop in a little orange over here. Okay, how are we doing? Let's bring the yellow up. And we'll leave some sky holes. These little dots here, the little white. Okay, we'll let that dry. Okay, let's drop in some burnt sienna on this tree trunk here and see how we can do on that. And let's add a little dark. There we go. Got to get some contrast here. Okay, let's, what am I doing here? I don't like, we've got to worry about the horizon line here. This straight across brings the horizon line out too far. See this? So I'm going to lower this a little bit. And kind of show that the hill is coming down. Just using this scrubber brush. And let's get it right up against the pine. Okay, that's bringing the hill down so that it lowers the horizon line. Now we got to worry about where we're going to put the horizon line over here. So I'll be back. Okay, I don't want to spend too much more time on these trees, but watch what you can do with your 005 micron ink pen. See how small that tip is? You can drop in some real dark, just to kind of, when you drop this real dark ink up against the yellow or orange, see how that pops? I got to bring this up real close. So we've got our sky holes, and when you surround the, one more time, I'll just put a little dark around this orange here, and right in there. See how that really makes it pop? And I also left some white right here. When dark meets other dark, just leave a little white. Everything's backlit. Okay, one last thing. This is all kind of even here. So I'm going to put a pine tree back here, and we're going to raise that up. I want to leave this this dark moody cloud here. So let's just, oops. Get a little, I don't want a big blob. Okay, that brought that up. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, that's kind of cool. We'll just leave that. That adds a little bit of, I don't know what the word is, a little motion, symmetry, whatever. Okay, this is the end of episode 3. Just the trees right here. That's what we zeroed in on. The episode 4, I'm going to do some background back here, drop in the lake, maybe do some work back here. But again, end of episode 3. I hope you had fun watching this, and see you in episode 4. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.